happy Monday and welcome back to another weekly vlog. Today we're on weekly 54 thing.
Yes.
And it's bonfire night and we're gonna light some sparklers and then go see some pretty fireworks. Obviously it is the morning because it's really dark. I haven't had a chance to start the vlog yet. But let's go do some sparklers. We've got to leave in 10 minutes.
There we go.
Be careful. Okay, now do mine. That scared the fuck out of me. Sparklers!
You like these ones though?
I do like these ones. I'm very scared of fireworks because they make banging noises. Try and spell your name.
Okay. Willie.
Everyone and happy Tuesday. It's currently 3:30 and I'm waiting for the tram. Couldn't start talking this morning because I had an optician's appointment and me and Callum were really running late because we had a late night last night and I was so tired and I didn't want to wake up this morning, so I was running a bit late, but I managed to get there with stress. I didn't tell you what I picked up reading yesterday because I, again, stress packed. I was so stressed again, so I picked up the sequel to All the Boys I Loved Before, which is I Still Love You or something by Jenny Han. I'm currently 104 pages into it and I'm going to read some more on the tram to the doctors because I'm going to be on the way to the doctors because I have a really important appointment that is really hard to get. That's why I left college early, because it was really important and I have to actually get to the doctors. So I'm catching the tram because it's the quickest way to get to the doctors. And hopefully I can get there in time because the drop-in centre is only open until 5. But I shall talk to you when I'm on the way to the doctors. Might do some montage, some b-roll, but I'm going to try and read a little bit more, and I have to get my evaluative analysis done tonight because it's due in for Friday and I just want to chill until then.
Singing, give me love and give me life.
To film studies coursework, I produced a screenplay, Going Rogue, following the brief of a narrative with a twist. I imagined my screenplay to become a short film ranging from 3 to 10 minutes. Short films allow directors to stray away from Traditional narrative structures and experiment with genre conventions, which is how I imagined my screenplay to reflect on screen. Genre is put in place as a mold for success. Once one film of a certain genre does well, others will follow the same conventions to ensure that audiences will enjoy once again. However, these static genre conventions are often subverted as audiences get bored of the same thing and become dynamic. The crime genre has existed for hundreds of years and adapted in many ways to keep audiences interested, including splitting into subgenres such as film noir, gangster films, and crime drama. Going Rogue follows many genre conventions of the subgenre crime drama and provided a lot of cinematic influence for my screenplay with shorts such as Pitch Black Heist, McLean 2011. Often, the locations in crime drama films and television programmes are well known, so the spectator can relate and feel part of the action, which makes for a better watching experience. Most of my screenplay is set in London, which is the capital of England and known for a lot of criminal activity. Audiences both in England and international countries will pick up on possible imagery within the action, ultimately making a connection and feeling involved. Good evening, it's still Tuesday and I have had a little bit of a productive evening. I got home from the doctors at about 5. Oh my god, it was so stressful because went in to see the nurse and I was expecting her to do my bloods and her to do my weight and stuff and tell me that I'm fat. But all she said to me was the fact that I should have 6 months left, and I was like, I don't have any left, so that's not right. And then she looked on her system and she said, oh, you should have about a month left, and I was like, nope. And she asked me if I had lost any, and I was like, pretty sure I haven't, it's always been in the bag that they gave me. I feel like the nurse was really rude, she kept shouting at me, and my mum was there as well and she said that she was quite rude as well. But I don't know if it's just because she'd had a bad day, respect the NHS and everything, but just felt like she was having a go. So she told me that my prescription was due to be renewed on the 20th of November, but I still should have a month left. But she said to me to go down to the chemist, it was literally just downstairs from our doctors, and they can do it early for me because they probably already have it. So I went down there and guess what? Lo and behold, my name wasn't on the system at all. They couldn't find my name on the system because some plonker had filed me in under N. I have no idea how someone managed that, but we walked out with our pills, all happy and shit like that. And I have been having a productive evening, kind of. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Then I got my alarm for my pill because I have an alarm for my pill so I don't forget them. And I was close to the end of a chapter, so I kept snoozing it so I could go and take it. As soon as I finished my chapter, about 9:30, I went downstairs and I went to take it. And I noticed that it's the wrong brand. So not only did she refuse that I was due a pill for another 6 months, I was like, no hunty. Not only my name was in N, they've also given me the wrong brand. And I've Googled it and I think it's the same kind of pill, I take it once every day at the same time. But I also found on Google that your doctors aren't supposed to change you brands from pills because although they're the same and they kind of work the same, every pill does something different for different people, hence why there are different brands. And you can't say if it's gonna 100% work, and it can mess up your cycle and catch you pregnant on the pill. And I was like, jolly good. If it does the same thing and it's the same thing and it works the same and it's okay for me to take, that's fine. But they did it without telling me, and they aren't supposed to do that without my permission and my consent and stuff like that. And I was like, I've been done so dirty by the fucking GP today. And she had the cheek, right? Because I was just about to leave. We were just about to go down to the pharmacy. It's right, it's sorted. They'll give me some. She, on her chair, she looked at me up and down is there a chance you could be pregnant? And I was like, not unless we just bonked in the fucking lift on the way up. No, love. I took one yesterday. Everything's fine. I haven't bled or anything. I haven't got any ovarian pain to signify ovulation or anything like that. No, love, unless we bonked in the oh my god, it was really stupid. And she just looked at me up and down, looked at my belly, because I unzipped my jeans, because I was bloated. Listen, I just had McDonald's, and I think I have a gluten intolerance or something, but I don't give a fuck, because McDonald's is lovely, and gluten is my best friend. I had unzipped my jeans, unbuttoned my jeans, because I was bloated, and she looked at it is there a chance you can be pregnant? I was like, no, doc, I'm just fat, leave me alone. The GP today just got on my nerves, and I was just ready to go home. I'm so tired, I wanted to go to bed. But I was going to wash my hair because it's greasy as hell and I haven't washed it. And I was supposed to wash it yesterday before we went out and then after we went out, and I couldn't bother to do either of them. So I'm going to wash them in a minute, I think. Anyway, I did get 800 words into my evaluative analysis, which is due on Friday. I have the whole of tomorrow. I have Thursday to get it done. We have a lesson on Thursday and I low-key want to try and save some for the lesson because I don't want to be sat there doing nothing because I feel really bad. After I did that, I got that done. I was really proud of myself because I'm going to be honest, I haven't felt the best mental health wise or even physically wise, and I'm only just starting to get my mojo back. I'm such like a motivated, self-motivated person normally. I just haven't been since we started back at college, like end of August, start of September it kind of started. And I'm not going to say I'm like depressed or anything because I haven't been diagnosed with that. That's the only thing I haven't been. But I have been feeling like just weight of everything and being like, what is the point? And everything is just taking that much more effort to do. I've totally given up with NaNoWriMo because it's just so much effort. And that's fair enough because I have so much on my plate right now. You don't understand. I have so much going on. But I low-key like the busyness of it because summer was just so too chill for my liking. So I do have a lot going on, so I have quit NaNoWriMo. I'm sorry if any of you are disappointed. I know Waverley will be mad at me because we were doing it together, but next year, I swear to God, I'm on it. Anyway, off on a tangent. I was really proud of myself because I have been a little bit demotivated and just kind of lazy with everything because my mental health has just been... But I managed to do that and I treated myself because of that to some reading, and I read a little bit more of P.S. I Love You by Jenny Han. I am now halfway through. I am on page 212, which seems like a lot since I last updated you for some reason. I think I was on page 104, 102 this morning. And I'm really tempted to read some more, but I do have to sort my hair out and go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This clip was way too long. I'm holding it up still. Do my hair, maybe dry it, probably not. And then I'll talk to you again in the morning.
Flashing lights underneath this beat, everybody out on the dance floor singing. Give me love and give me life. When the DJ spinning, everybody out on the dance floor singing. Hey, oh, way, oh. Some of those things make me feel alright. These are the best days of my life.
Good afternoon/evening, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I had a 9 AM start and I've been at college all day, so I haven't really had a chance to say hello or anything, but I have done some montage B-roll footage and I hope that's okay. I didn't really introduce a vlog. I wanted to kind of switch it up a bit as well because I feel like these vlogs can get kind of like formulaic and a bit boring, so I thought why not just start today's portion of the vlog with a cheeky little bit of B-roll instead of me going hi. My camera just stopped recording and I've been talking to myself for like 2 minutes and I didn't even realise that it had stopped. So today I did a lot more reading than I actually anticipated. I finished P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, which is the second book in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy. I'm very nervous for the third book because it could technically go anywhere. I just want to kind of stop at this one because it's an ending that I like. I gave this a 3.75. It wasn't amazing and fantastical and groundbreaking, but it was good. Jenny Han is a really good writer and I was reading at double my speed, so that's always nice. I decided to restart the audiobook today of The Girl Who Don't Let Me In by Kelly Barnhill, which was a read from a week-long readathon that I did last month called The Witchathon, that I was supposed to finish in that Witchathon readathon thing. I didn't, so I decided to restart the audiobook because I got a little bit lost with it. I'm not gonna lie, I am not exactly following it 100% as much as I would if I was reading it physically, and I'm really trying with the audiobook, but I don't know if me and audiobooks get along, to be honest, so I don't know. I'm trying it out, and if it doesn't work I will just read the rest physically. I'm sorry about my hair, by the way. Like, I let it air dry last night and it's just not gone the way I want it to. It's now currently 4:10 and I think I'm gonna get my laptop out. I'm going to try and transfer the footage from this weekly vlog onto my laptop and into my editor so it's ready to edit tomorrow. I edit on Thursdays and Saturdays, so it's all ready to go tomorrow. And I'm also going to tidy my room while that's doing that. And I'm going to watch Louise Pentland's newest weekly vlog because she uploaded it on Sunday. It's now Wednesday and I still haven't had a chance to watch it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. My new reaction video goes out in 20 minutes and then I have to at some point finish my film evaluation. Maybe not finish it, but get a little bit further with it. I want to try and hit at least 1,000 words today. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and watch Louise Pentland's newest weekly vlog, tie my hair up for definite, make sure my laptop is transferring files, clean my room, and then after that I'm going to finish that, and I'm going to then probably pick another book out to read. I'm thinking of starting Clockwork Angel so I can hurry up and get to the next Mortal Instruments book, but I think the thing that's putting me off is I'm having to read it in publication order, and although I don't want to, not really, but I want the full effect and to give the series a proper chance. But I don't want to read about new characters, I want to read the ones that I know. So I don't know whether to just carry on with the Mortal Instruments series or read them in the publication order, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I've got my hair up, I've got Louise on, I'm going to start to clean. Look how dark it is outside. These vlogs are going to get so dark because it is winter now and the quality is going to go meh.
We knew that it was wrong. That he was betrothed to my sister. But if this wasn't what he wanted, then why did he come to the field of desire? It was fated that we should meet like this.
Hey! Are we hanging out or what?
I'm sorry, I have to watch To All the World I Loved Before on Netflix because I just finished the second one and I kind of really wanted to watch it again. This is my second time watching it, and to be honest, I can see myself watching it again when I read the third one, and then I might do like a back-to-back readathon if anyone wants to do them. It's very cheesy, typically not my type of thing, but then again, totally my type of thing. And I just really like it, and I wish that more of my friends could read it. They're all just like, no, and I'm like, oh, but you'll like it, but love it, but hate it. But yeah, my point is, I'm gonna watch this now and paint my nails because I'm in that kind of mood. Laura Jean, what have you done to me? Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. So I am in a very LFA mood this morning. I have my necklace on. Let me show you it. I don't think I've ever showed you this. It says, how will we ever get out straight and fast of this labyrinth of suffering? I tried to show you, but my camera was being weird. Also, the Halloween decorations are still up because no one can get them down. Because I was in a really LFA mood, I woke up this morning and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna reread my favourite book of all time. So I decided to pick up the hardcover 10th anniversary edition I have. This is without the dust jacket, so I'll show you the dust jacket in a minute. But I still think it's really pretty without it. But I decided to pick it up and say, fuck it, I'm gonna do a reread. And I told myself not paperback because I think all of my rereads of Looking for Alaska at this point, maybe bar like one or half of one or something, have been on the paperback. So I decided to pick this up, and then I saw the dust jacket and I literally went so mad and off my face, you wouldn't believe. Bearing in mind, I haven't touched this book apart from when I got it and after someone read it. It is in a complete state and I'm so mad. There's a rip on the side really bad, which you can see that has been torn because I'm not just gonna get that from sitting on a bookshelf. Don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. The back has loads of scratches on and it's so dirty. I don't know who's done it. I don't care who's done it because clearly it happened a very long time ago and it's got worse after time. Clearly it wasn't as bad as I thought when I first saw it, so I just ignored it and put it back. I am still a bit angry about it, obviously, because it's my favourite book of all time and I just don't know what's happened to it. I'm kind of just more angry at myself that I haven't picked up on it at this point and ordered a new one because I know that I knew, if that makes sense, but I didn't realise it was that bad. Anyway, so that's how my morning has gone. That's how my morning's gone. I'm finally wearing one of my favourite jumpers ever, although it kind of makes me look really round and it sticks to my body. I kind of hate that, but I kind of actually like this jumper. It's one of my favourites, and it's still a size 14 and it still fits me and I'm feeling good. And I do have to leave for the bus and get ready for that, but I just thought I would update you on what I'm reading and what state I found my book in this morning because I was fucking shocked. I knew, but I didn't remember it being that bad, so maybe it's got worse. Maybe a little book ruining fairy came into my room and ruined it. I have to go to college. I'm going to reread Looking for Alaska, I think, because I'm in a mood for it. I'm always in a mood for it, but I haven't read it for a long time because I've been refraining from it because it is a reread and I wanted to read new books. So I'm going to reread Looking for Alaska because I've read 70 new books and I'm ready for some Looking for Alaska time. Morning everyone and happy Friday. So it's currently 9:30 at night and I haven't vlogged at all today, which is awful, but I did have some reasons. I was at Callum's, my boyfriend. We don't really get to see each other that much because he got a new job and he works in a nightclub, so he has really long hours. So I ran up the stairs and now I'm out of breath and so unfair. His auntie came over from Wales and we had dinner. We drank some really good wine. It was really fruity and tasted like cider, which was interesting. Just because I haven't vlogged doesn't mean that I haven't been doing things. I gave in my film analysis today because the deadline was today, and my god, it was a whole kerfuffle with the printer. I didn't have any cash on me, didn't have any printing credit, and the cash machine wasn't working at college. Luckily, I had literally the exact amount to print my work off. So that was good, and I handed that in. No need to worry about that anymore. I am still reading Looking for Alaska by John Green. I have to probably hold it up like this, not the other way around. I'm still reading Looking for Alaska by John Green. I so wish I started annotating this or tabbing this, and when I reread it, and like I know I'm going to, when I reread it next year as well, I am going to annotate it and tab it and stuff like that. I think I'm going to tab this one. I think I'll tab my first ever paperback, which is one of the versions I have. I have 3 versions. I have a hardcover of the 10th anniversary one. I have the American one, and I also have the, no, I don't have the American one. I have the Canadian one and the British one. But I am currently on page 100 exactly of Looking for Alaska. I am really enjoying it, my 11th time round. It is 52 days before, which doesn't sound like a lot, and I know I'm gonna cry for definite because I was reading the first 27 pages and I cried on the bus. I think I've put that in the vlog, but yeah, I've just been reading that. I gave my thing in today because I had a deadline, spending some time with Callum and that side of the family, and yeah, it's just been a really chill day today. Although my mental health has slipped, I've just been like overthinking a bit since I've been home, and I'm just now in a really bad mood. So I thought to treat myself I would read some more of this. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read for an hour. So it's 9:30 now, so it'll be about 10:30 by the time I put it down. I have a 12 till 7 shift tomorrow, which means I can come home, I can plan my videos for Sunday, and I can also maybe finish this up. I don't know. There are 350 pages in this edition with all of the extra bits, the Q&A, which I'm going to be reading because I haven't read it in this edition and I'm very excited. I love this book so much. It's making me realise how much I love it so fucking much. It's an amazing book and I wish everyone would read it. I really do. So it's currently about 11:30 and I didn't actually start reading at 9:30. I went downstairs to work out, then realised that I couldn't be bothered, then wanted to announce Reading with the Seasons, the winter round, and then decided that we should probably finalise the challenges. I'll leave Reading with the Seasons Twitter down below so you can have that. It's basically a seasonal 24-hour readathon me and Waverley over at Waverley Reads host, but that is not the time. The time is 11:30 like I just told you, but it is the time to talk about how this book has made me cry 11 times now. Maybe, probably, possibly, undoubtedly. So if you read this book, I'm obviously not going to spoil it if you haven't, but the thing has just happened in the after and I'm not okay. I think it's hit me so hard because I haven't read it for a while, so it's hitting me hard and I don't remember it being that casual. I don't remember it being that soon. I don't remember it being that quick. 1 second it was 55 days until, and then the next it was day of and I was like, fuck me in the butt, suck an egg. I'm going to try and get at least 50 pages read tomorrow. I might wake up a little bit earlier and to get some reading in, and then obviously read on the bus and maybe the bus back, but I won't be coming home until it's 7, but I might be tired because being a glass collector is fucking hard work. I'm on page 175. I'm going to read a little bit more tomorrow morning, get up a little bit earlier because I want to finish this by Sunday. I think I might just leave it there for tonight. I'm a bit emotional. I'm going to go make myself I can't say the sentence. I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. Got there in the end. And I'm going to sit at my desk and maybe actually I'll sit in bed. I haven't decided yet. And I'm going to edit this weekly vlog. Maybe while catching up on some YouTube for a bit, and then I'm going to go to sleep. So I am going to probably leave this section here, and I'll probably see you in the morning. If something more exciting happens, or if I read more of this, I will let you know, but probably not. Dum dum da da da. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold and a partridge in a pear tree. Good morning, it's Christmas! Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah, Backstreet's back, alright. Good morning everyone, happy Saturday. I'm currently at work. I have a 12 till 7, I had to start in about 10 minutes and I've basically just ran here because I thought I was gonna be late, but it turns out I'm 10 minutes early. So I'm gonna try and sit down, have a breather, and then I can go down and start my shift. Looks like it's pretty dead there right now, but it is only 12 and I'm pretty sure loads more people will be coming later. I managed to read up until page 200 of Looking for Alaska on the bus here and on the tram, but I thought I was going to be late, so I stopped earlier than I would normally have, so I only really got to page 200, but I'm still happy with that. Only 150 pages to go, which I can definitely read over today and tomorrow. As long as I got it finished by tomorrow lunchtime, everything should be groovy. Good morning everyone and happy Sunday. It's currently about 20 to 11. I'm about to get up and wash my hair so I can go ahead and film, because I wash my hair every Sunday because I am filming, and B, I have college and fucking the week next week. Today is Remembrance Sunday. And if you don't live in the UK, you won't really know what that means. Today has been 100 years since World War I ended. In about 20 minutes, it will be exactly 100 years. I think it's really important to remember everyone who lost their lives in World War I and World War II, because they didn't have a choice, and especially World War II is very important because of the Nazis and the Holocaust. So I do think it's very important, but I feel like we should probably change the discussion. They're hypocrites in that, because we started wars in third world countries that are still happening, and women and children are being killed and ripped from each other and detained in camps. Muslim people are being detained in China and no one seems to care. And I just feel like there's so much happening now that we could be preventing, but instead we're like, oh, these white men that died, remember that? And I'm like, yeah, but look at all these things we're doing right now that we could be preventing and not have a Remembrance Day for in the future. We need to remember the war. We need to remember all of this stuff about the world wars, and I totally agree, so that it doesn't get repeated. But you can't say that and then be repeating them in the process with people from Syria, people from Iraq, people from third world countries. We could be doing so much more. Even like people in America, like people who are Mexican or Latina, or people being shot for being black. There's so much more we could be doing than remembering a war that happened 100 years ago. I know a lot of people argue that the poppy in Remembrance Day for them represents all the wars that are currently happening, and I just feel like that we aren't doing enough. I know we can't march into the war and be like, okay, you stop, put that gun down, put that bomb away, but we can, you know, raise awareness as civilians and try and make Syrian refugees welcome, and that, you know, refugees aren't bad. They are people that deserve to have a home away from a war zone that we created. I do feel like it's very important to remember people on Remembrance Day, but if you're thinking about white soldiers coming home from war on Remembrance Day and stuff like that, try and talk about and think about right now the Syrian refugees and all of the third world countries that are currently in a war zone, and they wake up and they hear bombs and guns, and that's just an everyday occurrence. That's my kind of take on Remembrance Day, in case you were wondering. You probably weren't. You probably didn't even care about all of that. The British public like to think that they're victims 24/7 when we are actually the perpetrators in many, many wars and colonising people and just wish shit, okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, this weekly vlog. I'm sorry that it got kind of political there at the end, but I couldn't help it. Remembrance Day is something that I felt really strongly about for a very long time. Thank you so much for watching this weekly vlog. If you'd like to, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. I make videos every single Monday for weekly vlogs and Wednesday for lifestyle content or reaction content, depending on what week it is. There was my week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed yours. And I'll see you next week, or this week for all of my videos. 1, 4, 3. Bye!